Welcome back.
Square one. Let me show you a law. Who has ever seen in your life, you have seen a 6-story building? That's good. That's good. 6-story building. Who has seen 8? 8 above. Who has seen 10? That's good. At least if you are around here one day, you must have seen 10, right? But if you are here only, there's already a law that's against it. In Boya, you don't build that. So if you remain here, you won't see that. Now, if you have seen a 10-story building, let me just go to 4. At least we have Katitash here, right? So who have seen 4? Everybody now. Now, that's good. Okay. Now, if you have seen a 4-story building, get this formula. Get this formula. Can you jump up? You must use key to open the doors. But do you know you can jump down? In life, you don't jump into success, but you can jump outside. So, that even the Bible says, you grow in grace. Don't arrive in it. Grow in it. Grow in it, mama. Grow in grace. You can jump down, you can jump up. You may see the 4-story building. You need the formulas. You must respect the stairs. But if you don't want to continue, you may not respect the stairs. No problem. But if you want to attain the foot, you must follow what was built. It's tiring, but it depends on where you want to go to. You are still ascending. This is the 3rd one now. If you are tired, you won't reach 4th. You build on this territory. Hi. A man who has a 7-story building and is staying at the 7th, if he's old in life, he drops and starts staying at the 2nd. If he's very old, he stays at the floor. And thieves hardly attain the 7th. They always attack the 1st. Am I communicating? To easy him to run. Because if he runs from the 7th, he may not come back to that building. His legs will tell him that you can't come back. So if you want to get to the 7th, for the first one, you need no formula. And that's where you see many people. That's where business sells. That's where everybody buys. But the manager hardly puts his office down. It goes up. For those who are serious, to meet him up. Is that true? Now, when you get to the first one, you see many people. For the second one, you need to do advancement. You climb and you go like that. And most staircases are not just like this. See the second, it goes, and before you get to the second. So in life, there are times it seems as if you are demoting yourself. No, it's a law of going up. I don't know who I'm talking to. It's still a law of ascending. Once you know you're on the right route. And when you get to the second one, if you are tired, the best you can enjoy is the second floor. But if you want to put more effort, then you have to still continue. You get to the 3rd one. If you are not tired, that's when we can know you reach the 4th one. You get and go to the 4th. If you are still agile, you get to the 5th. If you are satisfied, you remain there. You build your foundation there. You remain there. You stay there. You never cross up. But if you want to go up, expect the devil of tiredness. Hi. There are many people who have seen the summit of Boya Mountain only in pictures. Some have not even reached on hot 1.5. Some even saw hot 1 but from far. Now that. The next step seems as if he would die. But one thing you never knew is that to come back is not a problem. You never thought of coming back. It's still distance. But to go ahead, there's always a discouragement. I don't tell him, go back. Hey, now still you go work, I don't be tired shoe. I don't know how many people are getting me. We were going somewhere saying, I don't tire. More go back. You forgot that the same strength to go back. Why can't you just ascend a bit? The devil doesn't fight you when you want to go back in life. That's why to descend a mountain, the mountain helps you to descend. To ascend a mountain, you are against the law. So you have all the strength and all the stress. But to descend, the mountain helps you. As you are going down, you realize that you're not even running again much, but the speed has added. Is the law of demotion. When a man becomes rebellious to his pastor, no advice stands him until he does what he wants to do. So by that time, it's the devil pushing him. It may be too big for you. When you see somebody rebellious to his leader, you can't advise that person and the person stands. As you are struggling, the person will look for another reason. Okay, now another reason. Until he or she does that thing that he wants to do, he had no goal. Just like somebody who is angry. No matter how you say, live and live and live, I'm not lie. You broke my phone. Have you slapped you? Leave it like that and no. You look at him, the anger is stirring up. The devil said, don't allow it. Don't allow it. You're still looking at him. Nama Samson. I said, as you give it, pam! Maybe you hear something like, my eye, I need to see. Shut up, I need to see what it. Look me, you see me. I need to see. You need to see me. But then, all the phone, everything, you don't think of anyone again. You start looking for drugs. Hospital. But now, when you were angry, why can't you enkratia? Self-control. Why can't you apply it and save all this stress? You must finish it first. You are angry in the kitchen. Angry with your wife. You came and met her in the kitchen, fry some stuff. I saw you with a man yesterday. Who was that man? Now, you asked a question. She wants to answer. Are they talking the talk? That's the spirit. At that time, the spirit is against solution. If she doesn't talk at the talk, you should not quiet. Then by that time, the devil takes every simple thing away. You realize that you are turning. At the talk, you should not for it. Nothing is available except the frying pan. Wait, at the talk, you fry which dodo for day? You just take the frying pan and pam! On her face, bam! 7 years imprisonment. That's what you just did in 5 seconds. Nonsense. I talk in the talk. Ma see her face. Ma see the face. I talk in the talk. From the way he was boiling, he started reducing the anger. I talk in the talk. I will throw you some stuff. That's all. I go trap. Show me your face. Ma see her face. Ibon you say, you say you are stubborn. Ma see him. You are gone. She may not report to the police. Now neighbor, the devil too go stare neighbor. You know the devil stares up everybody. He stirred you up to do it. He goes down and stare neighbor. Fight the inside the fight. And they come and check. Hey, Mr. Julius don't born his wife. Oh. Then there must be Judas in every small gathering. He get an uncle who is a police. The uncle has never picked his number, but this night, the devil too will stare the uncle. Pick that call. I'm telling you how the devil is very organized. He walks with you till he finishes before he takes another person. That's why your neighbor is free now, he's not free tomorrow. The devil is following somebody somewhere. I don't know if you got that statement. The police comes. He said, but it's my wife. They say, yes, but let's go. So make your statement. I was talking to her in the kitchen. She was only frying dodo. I was talking, she was frying. I bet Commissioner spare me dodo. Doors. Okay. So now go to go so. They say enter. You enter, you sit down. 2 weeks later, you go to court. This is my judgment. Mr. Julius, you have been sentenced for 7 years imprisonment with hard labor. Hey! Go and sit down in the cell. See what you do, don't do you and oil. Learn to foresee some things. You learn to hold yourself. The pastor you are abusing, the leader, your leader you are abusing, the young girl you are molesting, learn to see tomorrow. You adjust today. Tap somebody, expand your territory. Who loves this message? So well, right? You have to expand it. Expand it. A guy, listen to people who expand their physical territory and don't expand it spiritually. Let me show you. It's like a man who has gone to school from class 1 to class 7 and stopped school there and went to take a loan of 300 million. And they gave him the loan because his father died and left him a village. So he owns all the plot. He was issued a loan of 300 million with class 7 knowledge. So he has expanded his territory, but his territory is not expanded. So the money is there, but the wisdom is not there. So you need to be patient. After first degree, be patient. Master, be patient. Or else you see that young guy of class 7 now has 300 million and 300 demons. The only things he buys now are things that kill people easily. He bought a new car, V8. Am I communicating? Life became short because you expanded physically. I never expanded inwardly. Why is it that the devil knew that Moses is to be born, and Moses is not an ordinary man? Moses is a man with high caliber, and Moses is going to save the children of Israel out of Egypt. So the devil knew aforehand and came when Moses was small enough to stop him. There are some attacks that you should not be looking at the attack. Be looking at the reason of the attack. Why is this attack coming? What is the purpose? How many mad people have this attack? They don't. How many people of my age have such? Many don't. So it means you have something. Why is it that they have been denying you visa too much? Check. There is something undone yet. You need to expand something. God wants you to do something more. Something needs to be done more. Am I communicating? Yes, now let me get to the other side. The devil showed up and the winds beat so hard Jesus calmed it. But that was not the purpose. The wind and the sea is not the solution. It's a means to an end. The devil stirred that up for something. That is not the thing. There are some victories you have, you come and testify. That is not the victory. It was just a gate you opened to enter somewhere. Are you here? That is why many people will be healed on prayer line, and tomorrow they are back to the same sickness. Why? Because when they were healed, they thought that's all. They go back to their normal activity. Not knowing that it's the normal activity that made you what you are. And the devil is coming back now with 7 others. When Jesus asked, "Who are you?" That is when I knew why that wind and that breeze and that sea beat hard. It was not a demon. They were legion, 12,000 organized people. A legion is an army. a group of trained personnel with a common goal. So there were 12,000 of them in that man. And they knew how important this man is. Do you know how important this man is? Let me show you the man's importance. This man was the one who provoked Jesus to come to the other side. So they knew that through this man, Jesus would do something. And after they have possessed the man, they knew that if Jesus comes and heals this man, many more will believe in Jesus. They started giving the man stones to cut himself to death. They were looking for how this man should kill himself with stones. He sits by himself and is cutting out his destiny. By himself, he knows that he's doing something nice. That's how many people in this world today, they are against their future, believing that they are moving forward. The devil gives them some things to make you know all is well. So they cut themselves before Jesus appears. And the devil wants you to cut it long enough so that before Jesus comes, you should have died. And there were 12,000 of them struggling for this man to cut it. That's why no ordinary man could hold this man. They struggled to keep him no way. The Bible said no one could tame him down except with a chain. And still he cut the chain and cut himself. He was moving towards death. Now they saw that he's not yet dead. And Jesus is almost coming. I'm sure for a short while the man was fine. Because all of them left. And went to the water. Stirred up. The water started, they came back. And Jesus counted. On looking, hear what happened. Not everybody who worships God is actually of God. When they saw Jesus, the legion drove the man to worship Jesus. That was a deceit. The friend you have in your same department who have been telling you some nice things doesn't mean he's actually good. Check the other things he will tell you. Check the other things he will tell you. You will know that all the nice things he has been saying is just a demon worshiping God. Immediately the demons saw Jesus. They thought they could convince Jesus with a worship. They ran towards him inside that man. And the Bible said they fell down on his feet and worshipped him. But there was something they said there that even his disciples never knew. The disciples knew Jesus as rabbi. They knew Jesus as master. But for the first time they heard a name from a demon, son of... Nobody has ever called Jesus like that. The only time Jesus was called my son, it was only John the Baptist who was there. The disciples weren't there. So this is the first time a demon knew Jesus more than the disciples. I said, the devil may know your destiny more than you. So he needs to show up more often and more early enough. And he will pass through a friend who has been advising you. And now the person is telling you, I'm the one telling you now. I have been there too. I have been there before you came. But I want to tell you something which you don't know. No, that's a devil worshiping God. The devil worshiped God. He came down and fell on the feet of Jesus. Don't hear the counsel of the ungodly. There are some people who tell you some things against the Bible, but they have once preached this same Bible. They are just devils worshiping God. And I remember very well why the devil in that man ran towards Jesus and worshiped. Because prior to this time, when Jesus came on earth, before he would start his ministry, the devil came and told him, worship me. And Jesus said, that is not a formula. I can't worship you. Neither will I take worship from you. And when Jesus sent him away, now he showed up this time, not asking Jesus to worship him, but this time he fell down to worship. When you overcome your challenges, tomorrow your challenges will be promotions. Don't run from them. Some of you are breadwinners of the family. Don't be angry. Face your challenges. Face the predicament. Tomorrow is those challenges that will announce you. Did you know after Jesus calmed down that sea, he calmed down the wave, he made the legion and he told them, hey, listen, let me tell you something. Should I tell you something? Where did the demons say they should enter? Who owns the pigs? The names were not given. It was the devil that owned that pig. Should I show you? The devil has power enough to organize before time. So what did he do? It is wrong for the Jew to raise pigs. I think I should talk to some people here. The Jewish law says don't raise pigs. A man had more than 300 of them. He was not a man. He was kept for reserved. When God told Abraham, offer me your son, he kept reserve. He kept reserve, a ram. So the devil knew that if this conversation doesn't work, let's keep reserve. Let's keep something that we can find ourselves in. Jesus, don't destroy us. Don't send us out of this territory. We want to maintain ourselves in this territory. Listen, even in a funeral ceremony, don't be there without the Spirit of God. Because once the devil jumps out from somebody, he doesn't go far. He doesn't go far. He looks for the next available to jump in. He said, don't send us far. If you think we cannot enter into human beings, we prepare something here before you came. I know you not accept me to enter any human being, but I prepared something before you came. Why didn't that demon say, let's enter to the other person? He knows Jesus wouldn't accept because Jesus prayed for all. He said, send us to the swine. We preserved it before you came. And they entered the swine and drowned in the water. Demons don't die, it's the pigs that died. So how will you meet them again? The day you dive into the water, you see them there. They are on land, in the sea, and in the air. And they were waiting for the next person who would dive into the water there. No. I want to sell my land. Nothing is moving. Check where. I want to advance. I want to grow up with my business. Nothing is moving. The moment you give up, the devil will be happy. Did you notice that after Jesus cast out that devil, many people came to see him? They wouldn't have come if he didn't cast that devil. They wouldn't have come if he didn't calm the sea. If Jesus could have seen that sea big and said, let's go back. No praise.
Stay tuned. Apostle Divine will be right back.
To get a full copy of this message, call us on these numbers, +237 652 848 6788 67366,
or email at transformerstv@yahoo.com.
Apostle Divine C.Okafor,
Major.